Hey everyone, welcome back to our podcast, Nocturnal Citizens. I'm Gremlin.
Rixby.
Murphy.
Today we're continuing on our segment Remote Transmissions, and it's been kind of a hot minute since we've done a film on here. But today we're going to do a comfort classic of Sound of Music, and I'm pretty sure we've all seen it at one point, right? Have you, Murphy? Can't remember.
Multiple times. It is Rigsby's fault.
Okay.
This movie's my crack.
Okay, and with that, uh, get comfy, grab a snack, and enjoy. I forgot how long this opening intro is of silence.
They wanted you to really take in those mountains.
Mm-hmm.
It's before the hills are alive with the sound of music.
Roll credits.
It's a great film, guys. What do you think?
That right there is so beautiful. God. Like, I feel like if I could just be there, I feel like I would never have a bad day.
Well, I'm sure
You know what I mean?
you probably still would. It would just be the how bad would it really be in comparison to other days that you've had without it, you know?
True, true.
Where is this set again?
Should I keep the captions, by the way?
I'm fine with the captions.
Oh. Austria, right? Because it's between, Germany and Austria. Or because they were against each other.
Okay, I remember.
Unfortunately, my two ancestors.
You must repent.
I know. God, I love Julie Andrews.
Who doesn't?
She's everybody's grandmother.
I think they used the wrong spelling or the wrong pray.
Wait, how did they spell it?
Pray, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure larks aren't religious like that, you know? It's probably Prey.
I'm not gonna lie, after this film, it's this film that made me go frolicking in the, like, any hills or grass area that I came across.
Are you gonna do that after this?
Probably.
Just go outside, touch some grass, come back in. Who was Robert Wise?
Of Rogers and Hammerstein's, apparently.
But what is Rogers and Hammerstein's?
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, it being for Freely.
And for Frilly. Okay.
For really.
Did you hear that, Gremlin? She doesn't know who Rogers and Hammerstein is.
I don't even know.
Okay. This doesn't make sense.
I guess we're both disappointments.
Wow. Wow. Okay, before I start saying things, let me make sure my information is correct. Literally? Okay. Rogers and Hammerstein are they were important to say the least to theater.
Mm-hmm.
They're here. I'm gonna read it off because otherwise I'm gonna just start saying nonsense. They were a theater writing team of composer, which was Richard Rogers, and lyricist, dramaticist Oscar Hammerstein. And together they made Oklahoma, Me and Juliet, Cinderella, Flower Drum Song, State Fair, Allegro, Pipe Dream. Like, it goes on and on. They've done a lot of theater productions. They have had a huge hand in music in the sense of like scores. So
They were like the dream team back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you wanted your
Essentially.
shit to be good, you went to them.
Mm-hmm. King and I know you love King and I, Rigsby.
I love the King and I.
King and I is great.
They did Kings and I. King and I.
I know their names on that. Like I register what their name is. I just didn't know, like, were they like a production company, a team?
No, they're known for their music. And then I actually really like the with Brandy, that Cinderella. I
Oh,
really like that
yes.
one. That was Roger and Hammerstein.
That's an
Nice.
iconic Cinderella.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So that music, that was them.
I have been ruined for nuns. I either think of Warrior Nun or I think of the horror film Nun. The Nun.
Well, this one
It's
is
like there's
neither
no
of
in
those.
between.
You're gonna have to be before, because this came before both of those, even for you, obviously, and what you saw.
Psh. Nah, that
Excuse
horror
you?
film was made in the 1800s.
Oh yeah,
Also,
sure.
Warrior Nun is her past, present, and future. Okay.
Exactly,
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
It predates everything for her.
Well, this was the predecessor. How about that?
I don't know, Gremlin. What do you say?
Yeah, it works, it works.
That one nun's expression, she just looks. I can't tell if she's frozen in time.
She's in awe. That one looks like she's shaking in her boots.
Do nuns wear
Oh, she's
boots?
depressed. I don't know what shoes they wear.
You know, that's a very good question. Let me look that up. Do they?
I always think of those like black loafer type shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like comfort and but not like too much because,
Nuns. Those ceilings, beautiful architecture.
gorgeous. Maria.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess they could be wearing boots potentially. They just wear anything that works.
Hmm.
Nothing too flashy. So just like shoes that are durable.
Yeah, that makes sense. That nun life could never be for me. Could
You want to
not.
explain to the class why?
Oh, too many reasons why that could never work for me.
Who out of the three of us would actually be the most likely?
I'm assuming Rigsby just because of her religious beliefs, I
Association.
guess. Association, yeah.
Damn.
You've been
I would
chosen.
flunk out. I would flunk out.
You would flunk out hard. They'd catch you reading fan fiction. Spicy fan fiction. They're like, out! They're just jealous because she's so beautiful,
She's also so carefree and just genuinely happy.
Yep.
Oh no, not the Abbey.
Where are they
Not
singing?
the Abbey.
In the chapel.
Oh, okay. Chapel's fine, not Abby. Got it.
Maria's not an asset to the Abbey.
Macarita.
Makes me laugh.
And laughter is a healing power.
Mhm.
So, I'm just saying, God would be like, wow, I butchered that. God would be like, right on, sister.
Right on, sister. So did they actually film this on site or was this set?
Girl, I have no idea.
Wow.
But we're gonna do a Google search.
It's probably on site. They used to do that a lot back then.
I'm assuming, if not this part, all the location-based overhead filled stuff is.
Yeah, the vast majority of it was
Yeah,
filmed.
Australia, Salzburg.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great minds think alike.
There's very
Apparently, it's called Salzburg.
Go, continue.
No, I already said it. You're good.
It's called
You guys are having some
Salzburg.
issues.
I was just gonna say they only made a few sets. They didn't make too many.
Mm.
It was all filmed on location. What's the chapel called? Abbey, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You said Salzburg?
Sure.
yeah.
You don't solve her.
Mm-mm.
You send her on her way.
She's like, damn it.
She's like, they done saw me.
Honestly,
That's funny.
the song really compliments her. Like, they're
It
not
does.
necessarily saying anything bad about her. They're just saying that she's just wild, free.
No, there was a
She's
couple
not-
that was actually bad.
Well-
One of them called her a demon.
Not that far. I meant like when they're saying like, how do you hold her, and she's all these impossible objects that you can't hold.
I guess, yeah, but I was like, it was not completely positive.
Well, one of them.
That's actually a really romantic way to call someone.
It is.
What?
It's a
Think
beautiful,
about it. Like, that's kind of.
it's a beautiful metaphor for describing someone's spirit rather than the way they physically look.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that metaphor of the lightning in a bottle thing.
What's a Vesper?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
There wasn't much
An
talk.
evening prayer service.
Huh?
A Vesper is an evening prayer service.
Oh, okay. See, thank you. I appreciate you, Gremlin. Regs, do better.
I'm
She was just
sorry.
keeping
I
it
didn't.
straight, man.
I didn't go through nunhood.
You mean the nunnery?
Yeah, I didn't do that shit. You're fired.
Oh my god.
You are too pretty to be a nun. Leave my sight. This is no nun hate, by the way.
No. Nuns have their part in society, just as everyone else. What
new
the hell
family.
was that laugh? Oh my gosh.
Sorry. That's where she meets her new daddy.
Isn't it Christopher Plummer?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have had 7 children.
Well,
Exactly.
you know, men can't control themselves, so.
Shots fired.
Especially wealthy. They just want to keep popping them out. And it's just, why? I know you have the money, but like, damn.
It's usually a legacy thing. I don't remember how many were girls and boys, but yeah.
I thought it was either, it was like an even set, or if it was like one more boy than girl or something like that. Pretty sure it's an even set though, but I could be wrong.
Have you actually seen this live? I don't know. The production of it? Rigsby?
Who? Oh,
You.
me? Yeah. Don't you remember? My brother got me a ticket to see it for my birthday.
No, I don't remember this. I wasn't there.
Yeah, he got me a ticket, and I sat on the bottom floor of the Majestic. It was kind of towards the back of it, but it was still really good. I enjoyed it. What I want to know
I'd be like, hell no.
is, do they end up having more children?
Oh,
Oh, facts.
they said cheaper by the dozen who?
They had to have at some point. There's no way that. Oh, who knows?
Is that horse drowning?
No,
He's just played. He's just
yeah.
spewing the water out.
He's saying you look thirsty.
He's like, look at. He's like, look at how majestic I am. Nay.
It doesn't make sense with the way the hooves are. You know? Like,
It kind of looks like he's like holding the bottom, the hind legs up with him.
I'm kind of confused what's
Kind of like a
happening.
cat spreads it. The people on the bus like, lady, shut
I
up.
was just thinking that. Sure,
I
they're
always
like
think about that
this.
in musicals.
They're like, this fucking idiot.
Hey! That horse looked like it literally just came out of the tree. It was a portal.
I wonder if the horse is the continuous factor in this movie.
I guess we're gonna see, because I don't remember that at all, but...
That's not what you pay attention to.
No, no.
Is she tap dancing?
Yeah.
Man, I always wanted to learn how to tap dance. That seemed fun.
It's never too
Yeah,
late.
it was actually pretty fun.
It's never too... I didn't say it is too late. I just... That's classes.
It's not too late. It's never too late. Copyright.
It's classes. So I'm like, I also have the skill and coordination of like a drunken cat. So
You can still learn.
Yeah, but the more you do it, you could probably get really good at it, and it helps with your coordination.
I have to do it in front of people. Oh my god, my anxiety.
If we're ever together again, I would take a class with you because I've missed it for a long, long time.
I would also, like, I would always do it when I was a kid. I would pretend like I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. I would enjoy taking a class. I'm just, like, my anxiety. I'm like, ugh. That is something I have to get over, though.
I used to put, like, little magnets on the top and the back of the hill and the, what do you call it? The hill and the toe?
Mm-hmm.
on my shoes at home. Just to, like, make your homemade ones.
I'm sure your parents are like, what the hell is she doing? I would also pretend like I was ice skating.
Yeah.
Like I would watch, what's her name? Michelle. God, what's her name? That really...
Michelle Kwan?
Yeah, I would watch Michelle Kwan on TV, and there's literally pictures of me in like the those really chunky sandals that are back in, just like pretending that I'm skating in them around the living room. Anyways,
I love that.
Yeah. I always wanted to learn how to skate too, which I kind of know how to do it. I haven't got back to it. So, God, that's opulent. Holy shit.
You want to talk about somewhere to dance? That'd be oh, well, there we
There
go.
she go. There we go. She can't help herself. She's like, oh shit.
He's like, okay, freak. Just kidding. I forgot he had like a huge stick up his butt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think her clothes look that bad.
I'm confused by what the issue is.
I think it's a class thing. That's all it is. We're not elitist, so we don't see it that way.
It's like her clothes look really nice and comfy.
This man is absolutely an elitist.
What gave that away? The opulent haul? Oh, God forbid.
I couldn't live there. I dream all day long. My head is always in the clouds. God, they would hate me in that house.
I would literally start putting paint on the walls and then get in trouble. That's what would happen.
Yeah. I hated that. It's just so creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I love how she's trying to count all of them.
She's like, where's the seventh one? Wasn't the seventh a baby?
No.
Where's the seventh one?
I would just be like, kill me now.
God. Oh, there she is. What? She's reading.
The side eye. The kid's like, who the fuck are you?
Your new mother.
I mean. She's like...
Gretel's about to throw some fucking hands.
She's like, Father, I don't like this. Yes. That drop, he's like, damn. He's probably like, this is not gonna last long. And you may call me Maria.
And you may call me your future wife.
You're just gonna keep saying that, aren't you?
Yes, until it happens.
Gretel, I can't. She's like, this is the farthest I can put my legs apart. Look at me.
It's not that bad.
I really don't get it.
Never mind, there I am.
She's so sweet. That smile.
Never tell the children that.
Nope.
Ew, why is he so close to her? No. What the hell was that? It's like he was sniffing her.
He's like, oh, right,
He's like,
sure.
"Oh, Baba." At least she keeps it short and sweet.
Right?
Because I get to the point.
And then they start crying. You're like, how dare you? Guilting us.
Gotta kill them with kindness, man.
She was smart. Full on, like, bawling. Uncle Max. She's like, I snuck out.
I just remember the Baroness being like actually super cool.
I don't remember much of this movie.
Wasn't she like she caught on to their whole thing and she's just like, get it, girl. I swear.
Yeah, she bows out respectfully. She's not like rude or anything about it. Which I always liked.
I hate it when they always have to be antagonistic, so I remember it being refreshing.
Yeah.
Like a glass of lemonade and a hot summer sun. Sorry.
What?
What? Because you said refresh, and it's a stupid joke. You said it was refreshing. I said like a cold glass of lemonade on a hot summer day. Continue. Sorry.
I just remember being really into them when I was a kid.
These two?
And now I'm just like, yeah.
He's an ass.
I know, but I was like a confused little child.
You're like, he could change.
That's where it all started.
There was an emperor?
I think most of Europe still had kings, queens, emperors. Back then. And then they just slowly started taking it away.
Except England.
Well, there's other ones that still technically had kings and queens, but yeah.
Brink of what?
Adulthood.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, they definitely were then.
Oh, this is supposed to be the 40s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's that much older.
So confused.
He's a man.
Boy.
Or, guy. That's what I mean. Inflated ego.
Yeah. Not even that much older, dude. What the hell? Oh, no.
But it's also kind of like how they were back then, too.
Yeah.
The provider kind of thing.
I guess.
Not saying it's right, but that was just their mentality.
This song used to be stuck in my head all the time, even before I saw this movie. I don't know why. I don't know where I heard it, but I would just walk around like, I'm 16, I'm 17. I'm like 10 years old. I think I had friends when I was, just remembering now, I think I had friends when I was a kid that were really into Sound of Music, or they just sang that Do Re Mi song all the time, and I was like, what's happening?
Everyone did. Even I did.
And then I just started singing it. My parents are like, what's happening with you? I'm like, I don't know. I'm apparently prone to earworms. It was about deers, right? Doe, the deer.
Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray,
Oh.
a drop of golden sun.
Wait a minute. I think. Am I just now realizing it's not about deer?
I guess so. It's about the musical scale.
No, I know that.
So why did you think it was a song about deers?
Because
It's
Doe
right
a
because it has that one
deer.
thing about the deer, yeah. And it stuck to her.
I know it's about the musical scale. That was not nice the way you said that, by the way, Rigsby. I don't appreciate that.
I didn't say it to me.
There was a tone. I catch tones. There was
I
a tone of you
apologize.
imbecile.
I apologize.
You
for
uncultured
whatever
swine.
tone I took. I'm
Listen,
just
I remember
slightly
being so-
confused because you've seen the film.
Because of you.
I remember being so
No.
convinced when
Yeah.
I was a kid that this is how, like, you and your significant other would, like, bond.
By dancing in the rain?
That's a different musical.
In the gazebo kind of thing, yeah. I just remember watching this saying, like, I'm gonna do this one day with somebody. Like, this is how I'm gonna know.
Well, there's I mean, to your benefit. To your defense, there's a lot of movies that do that trope. What is it? Cinderella story. They did the same thing. The dancing in the gazebo.
I know. I want to watch that again.
I actually really like that movie.
Iconic movie.
Yes.
And Chad Michael Murray. Oh my god.
I never got that, but I know a lot of people had huge crushes on him.
I had that man on my wall, okay? Like, maybe 3 or 4 posters from that, like, 17 magazine.
You didn't have him in your heart?
Oh, he was in my heart. He was just off on my wall. To the window. To the wall. Sorry.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said to the window, to the wall.
It really doesn't take much for you to start singing that.
No.
What was that look?
Because she doesn't think the Baroness would be a good mother. She'll be a decent wife, but she wouldn't be a good mother.
Maria doesn't know, so.
The Lord said go get some.
He said, mm-hmm.
God bless, what's his name?
She's like, sure. She pushes her out the window.
She's like, what?
Gremlin also feels that.
Yep. She's so pretty, that girl.
Mm-hmm.
She has, like, striking eyes. It's so cute that they immediately think to come to her.
When they just met her, too.
Yep. That's kind of funny. She's like, I knew I forgot a kid.
Well, she did say, what's his name? She's like, I didn't catch his name.
The song that plays during
here we go.
Christmas.
Here we go! Sorry, that's my favorite.
What's the song?
Favorite things?
Oh. Wait, I like this song. I just remembered. Wait, shh.
Yeah, this is one of the most iconic. These are a few of my favorite things.
This plays during Christmas?
It's not this exact song. Is it this exact song or is it something like it?
Yeah.
It has like the same
No, it's
beat.
this one.
These are a few of my favorite things. When we used to work at Michael's, this played all the time.
Man, I blocked a lot out. I don't remember this song. I remember hearing a lot of other music that I didn't like.
I used to annoy my family belting this out and jumping on the sofa. really long time to change.
Yeah, she did. I was like, maybe she took a shower. No, her hair's like, she looks the same. She just changed her clothes, so. She was just waiting for her cue.
Imagine that being your mom, like, oh my god.
Just perpetually happy.
Yeah.
Like, unrealistically.
Yeah. Someone you could literally go to for every little thing, then they would never judge you.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like laughing in my house? Absolutely not.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Annoying. And I'm their father. I gave birth to them, don't you know?
This is the blueprint for enemies to lovers.
I mean, it really is. I actually kind of like the fact that she turns the drapes into clothes. Because they probably would have just fucking threw them out.
Yeah.
Yep. They would have. Also, she just, like... She's theoretically just made them clothes just by looking at them, not having to measure them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
When dad's gone, they're like, we have so much more fun.
Probably. That looks so beautiful.
Can actually be kids.
I'm surprised that they know how to be kids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were kids before the mother died.
It was recent,
That's true.
right?
I think they said 6 months.
Oh, here we go. Right?
Yeah.
No, a deer.
Wait. You kind of sounded like Goofy.
A doe, a deer. She's like, let me think of a full song on the spot. Who is she?
Hey, a drop of golden sun. Brigida that's still eating, I feel her.
I mean, why would you not? Look, it's... You're in a beautiful scene and there's a picnic. Of course you continue eating. That also looks like a good snack or sandwich, whatever she's eating. Mm-hmm. What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think I blocked that out. You just threw that perfectly good of... Wow. I was complimenting you.
She takes back every nice thing she just said about you.
They look like a bunch of frogs.
When she jumps over the guitar, I would have busted my face open, man. Like, I could just see it.
The real reason why there's 7 children. 1 for each note.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
So
It
which
was
one
for
is
the plot.
which?
They do it in a second.
Do they really?
Yeah, she assigns them each.
Bro, that's the real reason there's the 7 children.
Plot points.
Confirmed.
Also, it's the heaven number. I'm assuming that's a huge play in that.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Or the angel number.
Why is 7 a heaven number?
7 heaven? I don't know.
No, stop.
I don't even remember.
That was probably the reason for the name of the show, because he was like a reverend or whatever.
Ew, we don't talk about that
No,
show.
we don't. There's a lot wrong with it. Well, the actor, but you know, we don't need to get into that. It's fine.
And there's a horse.
Oh, yep. I was like, what is she talking about? Of course there's the horse. Yeah, the continuation. Rigsby, she didn't assign anybody.
She just did it.
What? When?
Right there.
She did it, and then they just kept changing off.
What? Are we sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they just
another
did it,
horse.
yeah.
That's not... Don't be so exasperated with me.
You were so distracted by the horse.
I'm so confused. Did she really? I feel like this is a lie.
Okay, show off. Mariah Carey.
She said Mariah Carey, who? I'm Julie Andrews. This is a set, because it's just the running background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very, very common back then.
Yeah.
He's like,
Aren't they his kids?
he's like, I don't know them.
He's like, those ain't mine urchins. It's also a little sad that he hasn't paid attention to his children enough to recognize them when they're in drapes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Look, another horse.
I just want to know, why does he have a horsewhip?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
I could tell you, but
I didn't even realize that's what he had. I was just like, what is in his hand? Yeah, that's a horsewhip. Mm-hmm. It's a very random thing to just walk around with.
he's a very authoritative guy, you know.
Ah, right, yeah. So they're just like, hold this so we can really push through the type of man you're supposed to be.
Yeah. This was the emphasis on like softcore back then for them.
Probably, yeah. It's also
Kind of like the ankles thing for women.
the ankles thing.
Yeah, like when the girls would show their ankles in the movies and they're like, "Oh my god."
Oh, right, yeah.
This man's just standing there in with a horse whip and they're like, "Oh my god."
The possibilities.
Strudel.
I feel that.
What's a strudel?
It's a pastry.
Just like general pastry?
Yeah. At least he's honest.
He is wait. If he's anything, he is honest, that character.
Yep.
That's such a freaking funny thing. I'm a child, I like toys.
Ew, I don't like Max.
Why? What do you do? What happened?
He's like, tell me every disgusting detail.
No, thank you.
I'm kidding, but I'm like me. Tell me everything. Spare no details.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's just hearing you say that.
What?
Oh my god.
I've been saying that a lot lately. I don't know. It's coming back. Okay, I feel like I need some clarification here. Was it because he said Heil Hitler and they're not supposed to be supportive of Hitler? Is that what's happening? Teach me history.
Yeah, because Austria is trying to, like, keep their own, what's the word? Like, they're trying to be separate, but, Germany during that time was trying to take over.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And you have the two opposing forces, and then some of the Austrians are, like, allowing for that change to happen.
Oh, okay.
Because they think it's inevitable.
Got it. The division.
Yeah. He's like, God, they were my children.
He wanted to laugh. You could vaguely see it.
You could see it.
He was so amused.
He's like, these
forgotten.
urchins of mine.
She's like, what the hell? Did you just whistle?
I love that part.
Yeah, that slip.
She was amused. Oh, look, humanity. He's like, I'm back, children, I'm back. Papa's back.
Sorry, his laugh. Oh. Damn, imagine hearing that.
That's because she shaped them up.
She shook him up. Apologize for being a douchebag.
Hey, at least he owned up to it. You know what I was really sad about? In the stage play? They didn't have this.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, it would have
I
been
love
like
this
a really
part.
cool moment. A stage play on the stage. But yeah, no, they didn't have the Lonely Girl there. This wasn't there.
How? That just doesn't even make sense.
But you know who had a song that didn't have a song in this? Max. His song was actually really good. I liked his song.
Which one's Max? Oh, wait, the uncle. Never
uncle.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I understand the craftsmanship of these puppets, but they kind of freak me out.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
They do.
I think they're
Like-
really cool.
Like, I want to love them, but I'm just like...
They actually don't wig me out. Did I ever tell you guys that I used to know how to yodel?
Yes.
Me too.
You guys should have a yodeling contest.
No, I have never. I don't think I know how to do it anymore. I don't even know if I was doing it correctly, but it was definitely like close when I was a kid.
As a kid, you were like, I'm emulating this perfectly. You grow up, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even know where did I hear yodeling? Couldn't tell you. But somewhere I did, and then I was just like, let's just mimic that. And then I would do the whole, like, you know how you hold your, like an opera singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. I'm sure my parents adored all of that. The way their necks came up.
I just like how this is so extravagant for like their house. You know, this really well put together little play.
They just had it on hand.
Yeah.
And that's where you know. That's where you know.
Yep.
He didn't go to her first. He went over there.
Father,
Father,
give us some more, please.
Father, please. Help us.
Okay, now it sounds desperate.
She's like, excuse me? And this is when she opened her AO3 account and started writing about them.
She's like, I will be the first. I ship them.
Fucking Gretel. Her face.
He's so incredibly
Make it too obvious.
tan. Sorry. So they went with white tie. I learned recently what white tie was, by the way. Do you guys know what that is?
The white tie appears?
Like the difference between white
Yeah.
tie and black tie?
I'm assuming it's the tie.
No.
I'm joking, sorry. Oh, no, you can share with the class.
So white tie is for royalty. Usually what they're wearing right now is white tie because of the gloves, and the women have dresses all the way down, so their feet don't show. And the men, they're like, there's not much of a difference for the men between the black tie and the white tie. I think the only difference is like it's oh, there's not... Actually, I don't know what the difference is. Oh, it's the tail. The tail. The... What is it called? The tail coat thing? What is that?
Their coat tail?
Yeah, tail coat,
Coattail?
literally coat tail. Okay, said it opposite. Yeah, it's the coattails that make it white tie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She's
She's
wise
like, I
beyond
just
her
know.
years.
He said, bitch, come on now. He's like, don't let us.
Oh, and I guess the men also wear gloves. I didn't realize that.
I think it's only when they're dancing.
The women,
Yeah.
they keep the gloves on, though.
Well, I'm assuming she wasn't wearing gloves because she wasn't supposed to be a dancer.
Well, I mean, her and the children, they're not dressed white tie. They're,
Yeah.
like, I don't even know what that's just casual. I don't know. So, it isn't
They're
a
on the
play.
outside looking
Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, oh, shit.
in. So awkward. She's like, this was for me, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. You know, he would have made a good vampire.
He would have.
God. Like, make his hair darker and give him that, like, salt and pepper look.
Mhm.
Oh.
You can really see it in what he's wearing right now. Yeah, I like this one too. I would sing this too. Man, I don't. Maybe I did see this when I was a kid. There's no way I knew all these songs. But how would I have seen it?
At school, maybe? It was very popular for substitutes.
I don't ever remember watching it at school though.
She's so cute.
So cute.
They don't even get a round of applause.
I know.
The real love story.
You're like, what if?
I would watch that. She's like, shut up.
Shut up right now.
She's like, forgive me, Father, I have sinned.
Didn't you say that she was all cool and stuff?
She is. She
I thought
bows
I
out
remember-
after.
She is, but she's.
Well, this.
Yeah, but she's in that moment of, like, feeling a little territorial.
I don't think she was necessarily being negative either, because if she did go down, I don't think the Baroness would have caused any issues. She would have been like, well, I guess it's my turn to bow out. And it lasts for like 2 weeks, and then she's back. Murphy's like, it's not fair.
It's still wrong. Intermission.
Fiend. Just kidding.
Intermission.
Entre act. I obviously don't know if that's what that says.
Do you want to try again?
Nope. Oh, I guess this is where we would take a break, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where you would go for a restroom break, get some more water,
Go to the rush.
get a little
Should
sneaky
just-
snack.
I am snacky. I am snacky.
I could eat a soft pretzel right now.
Stop! I have. You know what? I can't. Every time I think of a pretzel, I think of you because I'm like, that's the last time I had a pretzel, and I just get sad. I love pretzels so much.
They're so good.
He says, be cheerful, and they sound depressed.
Mm-hmm. It's so mournful the way they're singing. The squeak in his voice. Max, I'm dying. Did he just tell her something?
I don't know.
Now he's trying to sneak in a kiss.
Yeah, isn't he the incorrigible
Yeah.
one?
Oh, yeah.
The audacity.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand
They want to see their mother.
why they invited them in just to kick them back out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to save face.
Sorry for the sniffles.
Oh, is it getting to you? Is it the story?
Huh?
The story's getting to you.
No, I'm not sad at all.
It didn't sound very convincing. It's like it's the onion that's sex to me.
Freshly cut.
I have sinned. I had desires. Punish me. What? That doesn't even make sense. Sorry.
Hmm? What?
I don't think she meant in like war times. I think she meant like you can't use them
No,
as
but
an
I meant in-
excuse.
But I mean, like in general, an escape for her, it's her feelings. It's these desires. It's a perfect place to go if you're trying to get away from that.
I think also too, I feel like the head nun thinks that like she should know. But like I feel like Maria's really naive. So,
Yeah.
at least in terms of love.
Is.
And that mountain is a man.
You know when you hear something and you're like, haha, that's funny because everyone's laughing, but you don't realize what it is until after? That just happened to me.
You had a delay processing.
Mm-hmm. All I hear is climb every man. That's all I hear.
Sorry.
Do you think she was placed in shadows the vast majority of the time because it was like it was supposed to be God telling her?
I was just thinking
Probably.
that. Because she really is.
Yeah, and well, until this moment, but yeah.
And also, there's always a form of light behind her, like it's supposed to be a beam or a crown or a starburst or something.
Yeah, the halo.
Mhm,
Yeah.
the halo. It happens all the time, and she's in like profile with this, even with like right there.
Yeah.
There was like a very specific profile that's supposed to make her regal.
Mm-hmm.
So probably.
The symbolism. You don't have them anymore.
Starving to death.
I want to hear that from you.
Rich.
Shut up.
kids.
That's rude.
Kurt's face is like nothing will make this better. There's no
He
dinner.
just-
There's no happiness.
He just started singing very reluctantly, but he looks really upset.
She's like, I came back for nothing.
Well, she also did come back for the kids.
I know, I'm just joking.
But her face right now, it is like, but my man. Kurt's like, oh, that lasted so long.
He's like, I was about to eat my arm.
She left her stuff in the lawn.
No, the kids had it.
Oh.
Magically,
Never-
somehow.
It's like, I don't remember them grabbing it, but I guess. Okay, fine.
She's like, I wore the dress. He couldn't keep his eyes off me. And he's going to be married. It was all for nothing. God, I just want to go into that lake. Like, look at it.
For a little dip.
Yeah.
Just keep walking. Right into it. Oh, so awkward.
Yeah.
She's like, God damn it. Every time.
I still wouldn't classify this as her being cool, though.
I classify
But
this as
she
being
is. She's
cruel.
bowing out, and she got her say in it, where she's just like, okay, you said no, but I'm also saying no, so we both amicably, and I don't have to, like, be this loser that leaves, you know? She, as a woman, wants to also have her say in saying goodbye.
Also, too, she could have caused way more drama. Like, she really could have. I don't think she did anything too dramatic overall.
Nah. Also, if you think about it, she was the girl first, so
Yeah.
kind of feel a little territorial. I get that.
The answer is you for both reasons.
Yeah. Desperately in love with someone else.
I kind of wish Desperately was in there now.
Yep. I burn for you, Maria. This was rated R back in the day. Just kidding.
PG-13.
A horror film. He just snaps her neck. I hate that my mind went there.
PG-13.
It's actually, I never realized how sensual this actually is. Damn.
And remember, you used to watch this in preschool.
They know. Probably young me was like, oh my god, why am I so hot? Is anybody else burning up in here?
Secretly, this is your awakening and why you were a hoe since elementary. What started it all for you?
My awakening was Georgia the Jungle.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Remember the soaked up scene or
Yes.
whatever? Oh my god. Iconic. Next scene. Children, we're having a baby. God, I forgot how pretty she was right here. Murphy, you okay?
It was too sweet for her. She's dead.
Huh? What?
Oh, I was asking if you were good.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard an actual organ, like, live?
Yeah?
That's not in church.
Yeah, my, who is he? Like, great uncle, whatever, had an organ at his house.
Say what?
Yeah? It's pretty
That's
cool.
so cool. Was it like a little one?
Yeah, it was a smaller scale one.
That's so cool. Everyone and their mother came out to see them get married.
This is their royal wedding. It's Princess Diana.
It's like they're caged. Don't release them. They'll kill everyone.
Oh my god. I'm telling you, it all goes back to the horror.
But no, like seriously, why are they behind the gate? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I'm assuming, I guess.
Nuns can't participate in a marriage. Yeah, look, a horse.
They've been in mostly every scene.
I know, I'm pointing it out. Because you guys are mentioning the horsies.
Also, the horsepower. The cars.
Did you really just say the horsepower?
Yes.
His ego fucking inflated.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine walking away from her. Like, she's gorgeous. What the hell?
He's an idiot.
He has a big head.
A month-long honeymoon? Holy shit.
I mean, all that pent-up passion,
I guess. Damn.
you know?
I just meant, like, having the capability to do that. just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, yeah, rich people.
Technically, that last minute decision is what saves them in the end.
Yeah.
Or I suppose him. Because she would have left with the kids anyways.
Ice cream.
And then you throw that bitch into a
Snacks.
dumpster
Lots
and
of
set it on fire.
Oh,
What?
amen.
What happened?
I said, and then you throw that bitch into a dumpster and set it on fire.
Oh, you do that while you're crying.
True, true. I'm also joking.
I'm not.
Don't get his flag.
Sure. Wink, wink. Good lord, those are blue eyes. They like boost that up in editing.
Watch, they didn't have to do anything.
I know. Why don't you Google it? See how blue her eyes were.
Oh, I'm sure they're bright, but that's got to be some post work.
Oh, she died in 2016.
Bro, she has... There's an old photo of her, and she has bright blue eyes. So yeah, no, those are just her eyes.
Yeah, I was trying to look at it,
My
look it up
God.
too. Yeah.
It's like, kids, shut up. I know they don't know better, but...
Freaking Butler ratted them out. You know, how did they get all the kids in that vehicle?
Clown car.
I was just thinking that.
I mean, honestly, they probably do have to sit in it like a clown car. And then for their greatest act, they actually disappear.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the men had to share one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have the pleasure.
Yep. They're gone.
Glide, glide.
She's like, we're innocent until proven guilty.
So disrespectful.
I know, for real. The true villain of the film. No, I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
No, he really is, though.
No, that's called being servants of God.
Right. She's like, we will never talk about this again. Continue on, my children. I'm just wondering, like, how long do you think it took them to walk all the way to, where were they going? Sweden?
Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Switzerland. Switzerland.
Well, I mean, it's like nearby, but probably a while. They were walking.
I'm sure it's a ways, but what matters is they're together. And Rolf is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I had forgotten that he tried to rat them out at the end.
It's not really surprising. He didn't have a backbone.
No. But I forgot he was even in that scene.
I don't know why. For some reason, I thought there was an explosion or something. I don't think I remember this movie very well.
Explosion. A movie by Michael Bay. Before his time.
Was he even born yet?
I don't know. No. No. No, because he's... I mean, he's older now, but he's, like, still relatively young in the scheme of things.
When was this movie made? 60s?
Oh, that's interesting. So I looked up, like, the actual history of it, and, realistically, they actually did not go through the Alps, because that actually would have put them back into Nazi territory. They actually went to this railroad track that was behind their home, and under like the guise of going on like a family vacation to Italy, they boarded the train and they left just in time before
Oh,
the
interesting.
Nazis moved in. So
Wait,
they
this is
still,
based off a real story?
yeah, vaguely. Apparently there was 9 children actually, and Maria was
Damn.
pregnant at that time. So
Hey, there
so
we
it
go.
was so
There
we
we
weren't
go.
wrong on that point.
By the way, 1965 is when this film came out.
That's a while ago. Yeah.
With a Hollywood
Yeah.
pizzazz. But I guess if people really want to know about the Von Trapp family, or whoever they were based off of, they can probably look that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess if they did take the over the mountains, it would have taken them 200 miles
That's a while. But you said that would have landed them right back
into
into.
Nazi territory.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have done that
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
That
I wonder if people knew at the time when the film came out, like, all that this film would cover, and or if they just thought it was going to be like a romance film. And then they were like, surprise!
history.
I mean, I'm sure it was probably advertised a certain way. I don't think it would have just been like, hey, you're coming in for this romance, but the last 20 minutes is about
20 minutes.
Nazis and escaping from them.
Well, I mean, given the time period it was based in and everything, I still feel like people would have. Maybe it wasn't advertised, but it's like if you know, then
You
you're
know.
gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although they still could have played it off with the romance and then had like a quicker, softer ending that didn't play into the whole escape. If they just went the straight romance route.
Well,
Yeah.
if they went that route, I know for a fact the film definitely would have ended either right when they got married, or it would have ended when he confessed he loved her. And the little,
Yeah.
my mind's like greenhouse. That's not right. That's not what it's called. What's it called? Where they were singing?
The
Yeah.
gazebo.
Because that's
I can't remember if they're closed in, if they're still called gazebos, or if it's something else.
yeah, that's what it.
Because normally the open ones are called
Yeah,
gazebos.
that's why I wasn't too sure what it was called. Murphy, do you know? That seems like
I love gazebos.
information you would know.
I always get this confused, so I honestly don't know.
Yeah, if it's still enclosed in glass, it's still a gazebo.
Nice. That's good to know.
So
Yeah, whenever you want to build a gazebo.
I mean, that would be nice to have one. You can sit outside when it rains if it's a glass one, like theirs was.
Yeah, I'm sure they're also very expensive.
and the like sneaky rendezvous you could have in them. Oh, so romantic.
Of course, that's where your mind went.
What? That's their purpose.
Sure, for you.
In movies.
So how many times have you seen this movie now, Rixby?
Shoot, I don't know. Too many. It's a comfort film. I love this film. I even have the soundtrack on my iPod.
Don't you have the vinyl of it too?
It's an iconic soundtrack.
I do now, yeah, but it's just the music. It doesn't have the lyrics. But I found it at a thrift store. I love it. It's good.
Have you played it yet?
Yeah, it actually sounds really good. Like, I wasn't expecting the quality to be as good, but I was like, it's only like $3. I'll spend it to see. Yeah, it's nice.
$3 well spent.
Yep.
Then
I'm like, who got rid of this? That's a tragedy.
It could have been an estate sale, or they're just
yeah.
getting rid of stuff they weren't aware what it was.
Yeah, true.
Or sometimes people are just desperate enough to they just gotta sell anything
It happens.
or trade whatever. And then it just gets recycled to someone new.
It got recycled to me.
The beauty of the thrift.
Mm-hmm.
You have any thoughts on this, Rigsby? Gremlin?
My thoughts are that it's still a masterpiece, as always.
Mm-hmm.
A timeless classic. I don't think this one will ever fade out, to be honest.
No. I think it actually holds up really well, like just
Mm-hmm.
visually in general.
The symbolism was actually pretty well done, and the music is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, I think that's all I got too.
Yep.
You're good,
Yep.
Rigsby? Okay. Well, with that,
Short and sweet.
catch you on. It's short and sweet, yes. With that, catch you on the next episode. Please subscribe. Give us likes, comments. Let us know if you also enjoyed this film. Anything you feel on the music. We'd love to hear from you. Good boy.
Bye.
Boy.